I made $9,000 last month trading, and I never placed a trade. It's all because I have a system that does everything for me. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, I mean, even on YouTube, I post about this bot pretty much every single day, multiple times a day. And one of my last videos on YouTube was me pretty much showing how I let the bot trade for the first 30 days and it made like 27,000. So that was for June. It made 27K in June. For that same account in July, it ended up really breaking even. They made like 1,000, and right now we're in August. So that was for one account. I did end up making another account, and I connected it to a Myfxbook and everything. So I am going to show y'all that in this video. But for this account in particular, it made 9K, and it's been about 30 days. So I think that's what's up. If you want more information on anything I'm showing you, the link is down in the description. And let's just get straight into it. Before we get into today's video, I want to talk to you about something that I actually use myself. The broker that I've been trading with, Durham Markets. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I just don't promote anything. I only promote platforms that I trust with my actual money. And Durham Markets is one of them. So let me show you why I use this broker. The first reason is the platforms. They are compatible with MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. If you've been trading for a while, man, you know how hard it is to come across a broker that works on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. But Durham Markets, hey man, it doesn't matter if you are trading manually or if you're using trading systems or trading bots like myself. With Durham Markets, you're going to be covered. So you don't even have to worry about that. The second reason is the account flexibility. They have 4 different account types, and they even have one that has 0 commissions. So if you're someone who scalps and you take a lot of trades throughout the day and you don't want commissions eating into your profit, then that right there will probably be best for you. The most popular account that they have is a VIP account. They have standard accounts. They have that 0 account. That's the one with the 0 commissions. And then they have the swap free account. So they really have an account type for every type of trader out there. The third reason is their spreads. If you know anything about trading, then you know high spreads can eat away at your profit. They have spreads as low as 0 points. And that right there is clutch. And the fourth reason, this is what people ask me about all the time, is the withdrawal process. Durham Markets process their withdrawals within an hour. So if you ever been a part of a broker and you got to put in that request and you have to wait for days for them to release the money, then you know how big of a deal that is. I already know you want your money. Me too. I'll never have to worry about that with Durham Markets because they process it within an hour, man. Now for me, I only trade on MetaTrader, and that's honestly why this partnership made so much sense, because I was already looking for a broker that was compatible with MetaTrader, and that is super hard to come by, and Durham Markets just aligned perfectly with what I was already doing. But if you want to check them out, I'm gonna put the link down in the description. Just tell them that I sent you. All right, man, let's get back into the video. So for this system in particular, this is actually on MetaTrader 5. Now it works on MetaTrader 4, and I was low-key just testing it on MetaTrader 5. This is like the beta version, but I mean, it's working exactly how it should work. So everything is good. We got it on MetaTrader 5 now. All right, but yeah, so I started this account on July 14th, and it's currently August 9th, so it's been less than a month. But on July 14th, we started off with about 45,000, and we just let the bot run. This is me just letting it run without touching it, without getting in trades early or exiting trades early, things like that. I just let the bot do its job, and it has generated $9,000. So I think that is pretty great. And I'm going to show you guys the Myfxbook, because this was one of the biggest things that for the previous account that made the $27,000. This is one of the biggest things that people will ask me, well, do you have a track record? Do you have a Myfxbook? And I never had one. And the reason why is because, well, it's a few reasons why, but one main reason why is just some legal stuff. So I just never connected to Myfxbook. But for this account right here, it is on a Myfxbook, and I'll refresh it just so you guys can see. You can see that our account is currently up 20%. Now, I really want you to think about this. The system has made 20% in a month. Some of the largest hedge funds in the world, they literally, or let's say some of the best hedge funds in the world, they bring in like 20% a year. Now, this isn't me saying that, my system is better than hedge funds or anything like that. This isn't me saying that you're going to get rich. This isn't me saying that you're going to make $9,000 or in a month, because the amount of money that you can make or lose is going to depend on three things. It's going to depend on how much you have, how much you're willing to risk, and what the market is actually doing. So kind of think of it with my previous account. And if you want to see that video, I'll put like the link on here somewhere or in the chat, or in the comments. For my previous video, the first month that I had it in June, it made $27,000. And I mean, that's amazing. That was a really, really great month. But then in July, the first half of July, it was doing great. We made money, but then the second half of July, it started to like lose and just go break even. And by the end of the month, I only made like $1,000. So that's essentially break even. So this isn't me saying that, it's gonna always win, that you're never gonna lose. Cause I mean, yeah, you're gonna lose sometimes, especially when it comes to this system in particular. It has a 64 or 57 to about 64% win rate. So it's gonna be wins, it's gonna be losses, it's gonna be winning streaks, it's gonna be losing streaks, and things like that. So, but yeah, for this month so far, it has generated 20%. The monthly drawdown, or the largest drawdown, has been 7%. The profit has been $9,000, and you can see it's tracking it live. And this is a good representation of actually July. So you can see like this is on July 13th. From July 13th all the way until pretty much the end of the month, it was not really doing anything. It was making money, then we'll lose it, then we'll make it, then we lose it. And it was a lot of break evens and things like that. And what I always tell people, or something that I've realized, is that the equity curve tends to mimic an uptrend in the market. So what I mean is, like, when the market's going up, I didn't mean to turn this into a trading lesson or anything, but when the market's going up, we know that it makes an impulse move and then it retraces a little bit before it makes another impulse move, and this is essentially exactly how the equity curve will look as well, because we'll make money, make money, make money. And so like this was June, we was making money, $27,000. And then this was July we was losing money, making money, losing money. And by the end of the month, it kind of ended like this. But now that we're in August has, I mean, it's still the beginning of August, but so far August has been doing us really well. So this is kind of how our equity curve is looking. And I mean, just looking at the Myfxbook, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And even with this right here, like, let's say that we have a good week, this is going to be another expansion. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but we have the calendar. This was the first week of August, was pretty good. You can see that for the most part, it takes about 2 to 3 trades on average. Sometimes it will go to 5, maybe 6. It never really goes to 6, but 2 is going to take 2 trades a day minimum. It'll take 2 trades a day minimum, depending on the mode that you're on. That's for one mode. Then the other mode, it'll take 3 trades a day minimum. So I'll use the mode that takes 3 trades a day minimum. And you can see, like, these were pretty good days. We had one losing day on Thursday, but it is what it is. And we're going to see what happens for the rest of this month. But I just wanted to make this video to, give you guys an update on how the system is performing. I know that I make a lot of shorts, especially like on TikTok. TikTok is where most people are like interested in this, but I know people on TikTok, they search this on TikTok, but then they also go on Google and they search it up, and then they go on YouTube and search it up. And there isn't any kind of information. I haven't provided any kind of like real data on it. So that's the reason why I'm making this video, just so you guys can see what it's actually doing. These are the real stats of it. This is low-key my first time even really looking at this. The profit factor has been 1.63. People always ask me about the Sharpe ratio. Right now it's a 0.21, but you gotta understand that it is, still kind of new. So that's currently the Sharpe ratio right now. Now, when I did the back test over like 3 years of data, I didn't, like I said, I didn't know what the Sharpe ratio was, but I put it in into Claude and asked it, what's my Sharpe ratio? And it said it was a 5. But that's because the bot is built to compound your account. So it ended up compounding it all the way to like a couple $1,000,000. So that's why it was that high. But in real life, as of right now, it's 2021. The standard deviation is $1,000. Don't really know what that means. I know you think, oh, you got all, how you gonna have a bot, but you don't know what none of this stuff mean. Hey man, I don't care about none of that. As long as it's making money, that's what I care about. And as long as it's making people inside of my community money, that's what I care about as well. So this is my Discord, just so you can see that I'm not the only person using this system. I'm not the only person benefiting from it. I'm not the only person making money with it. We're all using the same system. We win together and we lose together. So this was on the 7th. You can see, oops, come on, don't freeze up. You can see that he made $397. That was on the 7th. Fendi made $174. Her first full week using BridgeWave. First full week, she made $311. Shout out to her. This was me. I ended up making, this was on my other account, but I made 4K. This was on Friday, and then I was up 17K for the week. Like I said, this is on the other account that when I talk about the other account, that's the one that I like make videos talking about and stuff like that. But you know, I have multiple accounts. And shout out Dennis. Dennis made $339. And I'm gonna just scroll up because it is somebody who I want to actually show you guys. This guy right here. Oh no, that's not the one. This is the guy, but he made $219. This was on the day that broke even. You can see that, you know, he had the winning trades and then the losing trades pretty much followed right after. And he still made $219, which is essentially a break even day. But that same guy, this was on the 4th. So the 4th, what was that? Monday? That was a Tuesday. He made $11,000 on a Tuesday. He made $11,000 trading, and he never placed a trade. And I'm not gonna lie, he doesn't even trade. You know, like he made more money than me, man. It's at the end of the day, I know people are skeptical when it comes to trading and like trading bots. Well, people shouldn't be skeptical when it comes to trading anymore. Like this isn't 2020 anymore. Like trading is a real thing. It's obvious that it's a real thing. People are really making money with it. But now when it comes to bots and algorithms and systems, people are still skeptical when it comes to things like that. And I understand because I used to be skeptical too. But then I had to really think to myself, why am I skeptical about bots? Why do I say that bots don't work? And when I really thought about it, the only reason why I said that bots don't work is because my mentor said that bots don't work. The people who I was learning from, they said that bots don't work. And I was trying to get like them. I was trying to have the same results as them. So I just adapted that same ideology and I just started saying that bots don't work. But I had never used one before. I had never even tried one before. I had never even seen a bot before, but I was saying that bots don't work. You know, and I talked about this in my last video, but it wasn't until I ended up losing a lot of money with my strategy my strategy was good, but I used to always just make dumb mistakes. And it wasn't until I ended up making a dumb mistake and I lost a lot of money. And I'm like, bro, it has to be a better way, you know? And that's what planted the seed for me to think like, bro, if I'm trying to trade like a robot, why don't I just make a robot? You know, my mentors might be wrong when it comes to this, you know? So fast forward to now, I have a system, I have a bot that trades for me. I don't trade anymore. If you go through my YouTube channel, bro, I have a lot of videos talking about trading. You can see my entire journey when it comes to trading. I'm not like a trading influencer. I'm a regular person just like y'all, but I know how to do things that a lot of people don't know how to do. You know, I know how to trade. A lot of people don't know how to trade. I know how to code. A lot of people don't know how to code. You know, I'm low key a genius. You feel me? I'm being honest. I really do feel like I'm low key a genius, but I digress. But yeah, man, he made $11,000. He doesn't even trade. He's like, I'm not gonna put all his business out there, but you know, he's a very busy guy. And he made 11 bands without doing anything. You know, now, like I said earlier, this isn't me telling you that you're gonna be making $11,000 in a day, but this is showing you what's actually possible. I never even made $11,000 in a day with this system yet, you know, but it's gonna depend on how much you have, how much you're willing to risk, and what the market is doing. And yeah, you can see it for yourself. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to pretty much give you guys an update. I'm gonna try my best to keep y'all updated when it comes to, you know, the systems and things like that. If you want more information on the system, I do have live workshops on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. where I talk about the system in depth. I help you understand why trading with a system is so much better than trading with a strategy. I go over the trades that the bot took that the bot has taken, and Yeah, all of that good stuff. And I answer everybody's questions as well. So if you want to get a ticket to that workshop, the link is going to be in the description. The ticket is only $47. If you want to purchase the system, you can either do it on the workshop or you can do it inside of my Discord community. The link to my Discord is also going to be in the description. Now, why is it like that? It's like that because I don't want everybody to have this system. If you are somebody who's trying to get rich quick, if you're trying to quit your job tomorrow, then this right here just probably isn't for you. If you stress for money, this probably isn't for you. If you don't have, at least $5,000, like if you only got $5,000 to your name, then this probably isn't for you, and if it's not for you, that's okay. However, if you want more information, the link is in the bio. You can purchase it inside of my Discord. And yeah, man, this actually surprises me a lot. Just the fact that it's like, dang, bro, I really made something that is helping people. Like, let me just show y'all real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this, and then I'm gonna end the video. I really made something that's like helping people, and it's a crazy feeling. But this is a message that the guy actually sent me, and I'll just read it out. He said, "Man, please don't ever let this bot be done. I'm gonna need this for the next 10 years." And he made $11,000. This $11,000 is a completely different day than the other person who made $11,000. But just the fact that I get messages like that, man, it's like, dang, bro, I really helped. He made $11,000 with something that I made. You feel me? And people are paying their bills, feeding their families with something that I made with my mind, you feel me, that I coded. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, if they can do it, you can do it. Because at the end of the day, they aren't doing anything. They just have a system that's doing everything for them. And myself as well. I don't trade anymore. I don't even know last time I took a trade. And I don't ever plan on going back. So if you want to get access, the link is in the description. Appreciate y'all for watching this video. Stay cool, stay safe out here in these streets, man. Most of all, stay wavy, my friends. Stay wavy, because waves don't die. Peace.